Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is April. I do home decor videos 2 times a week on DIYs, shopping, decorating, and anything that has to do with the farmhouse style. So if that sort of content interests you, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and stick around and join my YouTube family. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. Thank you guys again so much for stopping by and always supporting my channel. So in today's video, I am going to be doing some spring Easter DIYs, and what's a little different is this time around I'm gonna just be showing you DIYs and kind of giving you a little explanation as to how I made them. Last year, around this time, I did not have a YouTube channel yet. I didn't start until around June. So I already had these projects made and I didn't get to share them with you. And honestly, they are some of my favorite DIY projects that I've ever done. And I've contemplated, buying the supplies again, remaking them, and showing you guys. But the more I thought about it, I just figured it would kind of be a waste, one of money and supplies, because I really don't need, to make them again since I already own them and have them throughout my home. And also because of the time that it took for me to make them, I really did put a lot of time into them. So I just figured it would be easier if I just show you the DIYs, give you an explanation, tell you the supplies you need, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. I would try my best to answer any questions that you may have. So if you'd like to see these spring and Easter DIYs, then keep on watching. Okay, so the first craft that I have to share with you is actually 2 different style wreaths made from the same bunny form that I have pictured here on the left. I picked it up from Dollar Tree, and this particular wreath, I covered it with jute twine and just kept wrapping it and hot gluing it. And the ring part on the bottom was very easy. The head was a little bit more tricky just because it took a lot longer. So I highly suggest, watching a movie and doing this, trying to pass the time, but the result is absolutely beautiful. Then I just added a little cotton ball for the nose. I added a buffalo check ribbon, and then I got some of the lavender from Walmart, 2 different bunches for 97 cents, glued them on the bottom, and added 2 of the eggs that are also from Dollar Tree. I will be using them on a few other projects in this video. The next version of this bunny is a moss version. I bought some reindeer moss from, I believe it was Walmart, just because Dollar Tree was out of it, but they do carry it there. I hot glued it all around the rim and kept pushing the moss down with my hands. You just have to be very careful you do not burn yourself. Then I added some eggs and 2 of the carrots, all of which I got from Dollar Tree. And then the ears on this one, I did a bit differently. I just wrapped those with the jute twine because I thought it would be cute to mix the 2 natural elements. And then I just added that turquoise bow, which was also ribbon purchased from Dollar Tree. Either one of these versions that you go with, I think, are super cute. They look very high-end. Probably if you saw something in a store like this, it would cost you around $25. The next wreath I made is very similar to the bunny wreath. I picked up one of these wreath forms from the Dollar Tree. Then I covered it with the moss using the same hot glue method. And I would highly suggest that you dump the bag into a box when you do it. Just that way, you're going to get a lot of fallout, and you want to contain the moss as best as you can without making a mess. And then once that's all glued down, all I did was wrap around some ribbon, also from Dollar Tree, and then I made a bow. And then I just glued 2 of those jute twine carrots on the ends of each of the wreath, and I hung it up on my barn door. I think this wreath also looks very high-end, and you would never know it was made with products from the Dollar Tree. The next DIY, I have made several different versions for holidays through the years. You need candlesticks from the Dollar Tree, nautical rope, possibly some jute twine if you want to make 2 different kind, and some of the little mini styrofoam eggs that they sell. And then also you'll need the styrofoam cones. I picked one up from Walmart, the taller one, and the smaller one was from Dollar Tree. I painted the candlesticks with some white chalk paint, and then I just used some of my aging wax to distress it. Then I just took my nautical rope or jute twine, which is like the one on the right, and I just started wrapping it around and hot gluing it until I covered the entire cone. And then I used E6000 to attach the cone to the candlestick because hot glue will work temporarily, but eventually they will fall apart. And then I just took the little eggs and I glued them all over the cone. If you don't like the colors of the eggs from the Dollar Tree, you can always paint them and customize it to whatever you would like. And I just think these are really cute, and I like having the 2 different height versions because it really looks nice when you display them together because it kind of takes your eye all over, and I just think they look really high-end as well. The next DIY, I have this stuffed bunny that is kind of made of like a burlap texture. And if I flip him over, you will see what he looked like in the Dollar Tree if you are looking to pick one of these up. They are kind of painted and they're cute as is, but there isn't a lot of stuffing in them. So what I did was I took one home, I sliced open the bottom, and I added my own stuffing to fill it up, made sure that I pushed it down into the ears and into the legs. And then once I did that, I glued it up shut onto the bottom with some hot glue. And then I got my white chalk paint and I painted it as best I could, probably 2 coats, and I left the burlap kind of trim showing through on the sides. And then I just added a bow and a cotton tail that I had picked up at Walmart from like a little set on clearance that came with bunny ears. And then I just added a little hanger onto the top, and that was it. The next DIY is this cute bunny garland that I made from these bunny headbands that they also sell at Dollar Tree. And what I did was I just took the bunnies off of 3 different headbands, which gave me 6 in total. And what I did was I evenly spaced them out, glued them on some jute twine, and in between each of the bunnies, I put 20 of these small wooden beads that I picked up from Amazon, and I could put a link for those down below. And all I did was just keep rotating the bunnies. I would put one that the face was showing and then one that his butt was showing. So you could do that if you would like, or you could even get a couple different packs of the headbands so you could have multicolored bunnies, but I just wanted all of mine to be purple. And I think this is super cute, and you know, it wasn't a lot of money, and garlands can be pretty expensive, so I just love how this one turned out. This next DIY is probably the cheapest one. You can make one of these bunny pictures for $1 plus the cost of paint. Absolutely crazy, and they look so cute. What I did was the reverse canvas method from Dollar Tree. I picked up one of these canvases, and I believe I can link down below, but I did a Halloween DIY very similar where you just take the canvas off so you could expose the wooden frame. Then I just stained the frame, and then I re-glued the canvas back on in the back to make like a picture. And then I just traced some different wooden bunnies that I had around my house, and then just filled them in with paint and added the cottontail. You can customize these to any color that you would like, any shape. I've also thought about making some with some chicks this year, and you can embellish them and really make them your own. Next are these jute twine carrots and eggs. Now, the carrots, I used the carrot jump ropes that they sell from Dollar Tree, and I couldn't find them online, but I did find these little candy ones that I'll insert right here that you could also use. And all I did was paint them white with chalk paint and then wrap the jute twine all around them. And then the holes on the top where the jump rope went, I just put in some grass, artificial grass that they also sold at Dollar Tree. And then for the eggs, I just bought some of those Dollar Tree speckled eggs, and I hot glued moss all over them. A few I wrapped jute twine around, and then the white one I painted brown and then kind of dry brushed some white on to make it look kind of dirty and rustic. And that was it. These were super simple, and if you love neutral farmhouse decor, these were such a cheap and inexpensive way to, you know, make some pieces that would otherwise cost a lot of money in the stores. And the last and final DIY project is this little shadow box that I also got from Dollar Tree. And then I just traced out a bunny that I had, like a little wooden one, to get the silhouette. And I did it on a piece of cardboard and cut it out. And then I got my reindeer moss and I hot glued the cardboard and just kept pushing the moss down. And then I needed to, you know, kind of trim it up a bit to keep the bunny shape. So I just went around with my scissors, gave it a little haircut, glued it on down into the shadow box, and added a cottontail. And you can find these shadow boxes at Dollar Tree all the time. And that is it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed these DIYs and they gave you some inspiration to make your own DIYs for the spring and Easter season. If you are new, please hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoy spring and Easter DIYs. And also, down below, I will put my Instagram handle name. I would love for you guys to follow me over on there so you can keep up to date with like the latest things that I'm up to, and we could chat and get to know each other better. So until the next one, I'll see you then. Bye.